Welcome to Lock and Load Podcast. My name is Josh, and today we are talking about a Pro 2A bill that passed the Connecticut House and Senate. It is HB 7231 Act authorizing Sunday hunting on private lands. So you did hear that correct in the beginning. That is a Pro 2A bill that passed in Connecticut. Not many of those happen, and we are here to break it down and talk to you guys. The effective date for this is October 1st, 2025. Once Ned Lamont signs into law, he is on record in saying he will support this bill whenever he just goes and signs it. So today is Friday, June 6th, 2025. We will see when this gets signed into law, and maybe we'll have Keith Cagle, the president of Connecticut, Friends of Connecticut Sportsmen, back on the podcast to talk about this bill. But I want to give you guys a few updates on the bill in general. So what is changing? Sunday hunting will now be allowed on private property, which expanded previous limitations. Previous hunting on Sundays was largely prohibited. This bill lifts that restriction under certain conditions. So some highlights here: private land hunting. People can now hunt on private property on Sundays with the written permission of the landowner. Hunters must carry this written permission on them while hunting. You cannot hunt near each 40 yards of a public trail, such as blue blazed or federally designated hiking trails. This does apply to firearms and archery equipment, not just bow and arrow. And there are some migratory bird exceptions. Those still remain prohibited. There are some deer management provisions in here. Landowners or immediate family with 10 plus acres can get free private land permits. These permits allow hunting on their land during the official deer hunting season. Damage permits can still be issued for farmers for deer damaging crops. Other wildlife control. Municipal homeowners association and nonprofits can be authorized to take deer or Canadian geese any day of the week, including Sundays, if ecological damage or nuisance is proven, and they must submit a plan to the DEP for approval. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, DEP, remains the full authority to regulate, enforce, and manage hunting and wildlife issues. They have the ability to revoke permits and require reporting on kills, power to cooperate with federal wildlife agencies and other states. So bottom line is Connecticut is expanding the Sunday hunting, but only private land, and there are definitely some restrictions. This is a win for landowners who own a lot of land, hunters, wildlife managers, private clubs, and just in general, the 2A community. So not I would say a huge win, but I believe this has taken 11 years to get this bill passed. So you can now, once this is signed into law, effective October 1st, you can now hunt on private land on Sundays. So that was done through Friends of Connecticut Sportsmen. I know they were big advocates for this, and that got passed by the Senate, I think on the last day or second to last day of the session, which just wrapped up on, I believe it was Wednesday of this week. So that would have been the 4th. Could be off by a day there. If you guys have questions, comment below. I'll try to answer them. We'll see if we can get Keith Cagle back on here, either sometime during the summer here or maybe in the beginning of the next legislative session, and talk about these bills and see what other hunting bills popped up. Other than that, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.